Guns, open fire!
Okay. Remembering how to play.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's actually been like 2 weeks since we've recorded last, at least.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for us.
Yeah.
I feel like we're doing this every other week now.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Things have come up every once in a while, so we just kind of postpone it. And it would seem detrimental, except for the fact that we get shit done. It's just the two of us. we plow through games and finish them off very quickly.
Speaking of plowing through games,
Yes.
I've been...
Oh, that's right. That totally segues into what you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Yay! I did a segue.
I've been wanting to pick up a new game, but I'm like, no, I have so many games that I haven't finished that I just should like play through. So I've been beating games a lot, which is great.
Yeah.
And one game that I nearly beat already, and then when I got my laptop, I just started replaying. It's Arslan or something like that, which is anime as fuck. Dynasty Warriors. It's from an actual anime.
Yeah.
And they just took it and like they did a good job, honestly. I have no idea what I just did.
Was that your
I
super
think
fire shoot?
No, I think that's running.
Oh.
But
beginning of this summer, like right after I finished up a semester, I was just like, I need to just play some games, and yeah, I got through like, I don't know, 3 or 4 games within the span of just a week and a half to 2 weeks. It was just a bunch, mostly like smaller indie games that were just sitting in my backlog, and just, yeah, things that had stories, things that actually had, because, yeah, right now I'm playing a lot of Dead Cells, and it's fucking fun, but there's, really no end. It's all about just repeatedly going through it over and over again.
okay.
So, like, playing all those games at the beginning of summer, they were all games that had a nice beginning and end to them. And yeah, it just feels great to actually start chewing through, like, your backlog of games. So I completely understand the feeling of finally getting around to playing something, especially something, like, narrative-driven.
Yeah.
Something that actually has, like I said, a beginning and end. But these days I'm so frequently drawn to games that are just like infinite replayability type of games.
I mean, that was the Way of the Samurai game that I was talking about before.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can replay that game endlessly, but then again, I can just keep playing it. It doesn't really fucking matter. Oh, we do not have anything on this map?
No, we haven't gone to this map before.
So, yeah, we should probably run all the way to the other side right over there.
Yeah, because that's the only other side objective thing. Fucking stupid assholes are in melee with our ranged stuff.
They look like they're... Oh, yeah.
There. And there's just a couple shooty guys up by Thaddeus. Yeah, I never really talked. Yeah, I guess we should let's talk about games we've beaten recently. That'll be a fun topic.
Yeah.
So, what else? So, what was that game you played? It was the Roylan that you were just talking about.
Way of the Samurai one or the Aslan?
Aslan.
So yeah, it's I watched the anime and I loved the anime because it's basically like fake Persia. In the like middle, like before there was the Empire.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, what empire is that?
Persian.
Oh, that.
Persian Empire.
Fuck, he just died from all those spores.
Yeah, those spores are doing a lot of damage. That's why I turned my shield on. I'll pick them up in a sec.
Yeah. But it's basically boy emperor that's like a little bitch boy has to actually become a decent emperor because his dad not necessarily dies but like gets captured and he has to reclaim the empire.
Yeah.
But it's political intrigue, like all really cool stuff set in like Macedonian era.
Yeah.
So it was really fucking cool, and then I wanted the game to actually be more, because when I was playing it before, it seemed like it was about to go into where the anime ended, and it had anime cutscenes, that were pretty close to the anime, on top of cel-shaded Dynasty Warriors action.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my game.
Yeah.
So beating it, it ends exactly where the anime ends.
Okay.
And I'm like, God damn it, no.
Yeah, that's always one of those things when you do cross-media things. Like, why are you telling the same story I'm already getting from one thing? I've never understood that.
It's if you don't watch the anime, then you can go do that.
Yeah, but why not just tell its own unique story?
Oh, you're about to get blown up.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a biosample, hooray! You know, just God, what was it recently that I just saw that totally retreads? But I don't know, some game that was a review talking about that. And it's just such a waste. Oh shit! Run away, you guys! Run away! Run away! Because yeah, I mean things like Batman Arkham Asylum was its own story. It borrowed elements from some of the comic books to tell its story, but it was its own story at the end of the day. And it's just like that's considered one of the better Batman games. I can still recall Chronicles of Riddick, Butcher Bay.
Oh yeah,
was its own story that didn't follow the movies, and it's a fucking. I've played that game. It's awesome. It just, I don't know why. Other than the fact that they're just kind of like movie tie-in games, those ones I get because it's just at that point seen as just advertising to make a game based on it. But I don't know, so many games do that I just kind of like, it's me not reconciling the difference between video games as a business versus an artistic medium. So
yeah, it could be done better.
It's that one thing of like, you could do so much more with this, but it's a business. They're just trying to sell a game with a name attached to it.
Right.
Crap, I didn't realize these things would be like out of melee range.
Yeah, Avitus is still good against them
yeah.
once he gets in play.
Yeah, I'll use Puck Hard to be the lure.
Please do.
Hi guys. So,
Yeah, 2 shots seems to take these things out with Avitus.
Yeah, with the plasma cannon. Bonk. Yay, I leveled up. Oops, didn't use that ability.
Make sure we go up.
Yeah, we're up here where.
But yeah, and like, so the games that I want to buy though, so Dead Cells is one of them.
Yeah.
Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest.
Oh yeah, New Dragon just came out.
11 just came out, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, those are my games.
Yeah, those are always just good games. They're never amazing.
They're JRPGs to the extreme.
To the fault of being a JRPG, but they've always had such a just fun, lighthearted world.
Yeah.
That just whatever.
Oh, you might want to move your guy. He's gonna
put on a shield and not give a fuck.
Never mind then. Oh, good. My guys have range on these things, so.
So yeah. Fucking Dragon Quest are always just safe bet games. You're always gonna probably get your money's worth, but you'll never walk away with man.
That was the best game ever.
It never comes to that.
That one really innovated on the whole RPG.
Yeah, they don't really change game to game, but that's fine. They slowly change and alter over time, and who cares? That's what they're meant to do. God, and of course in our modern day world, there was already all sorts of articles of this game is sexist because it has Puff Puff.
It's always had Puff Puff, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Do you know what Puff Puff is? A joke.
Yeah, and that's exactly what people have pointed out. This has been a running gag of the series that you're now taking as objectification of sexual intercourse, despite the fact that usually that's the joke, is it never is that. It's usually something else, but it's implied to be.
Yeah, I watched somebody I watched a review from IGN or something like that.
Yeah, that was.
Then I watched somebody review the review.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, here's the thing. Okay, you think it's sexist. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna touch that. At one point in the review, you said you like to fast forward through the dialogue. You're playing an RPG.
Yeah.
You should not be reviewing an RPG. You are the wrong audience. Sorry, it's not for you.
Yeah.
But that's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of actual RPGs, I don't. Did you actually watch the gameplay for Cyberpunk?
No. I don't think I watched the gameplay.
Okay, I was a little disappointed. It's basically like Deus Ex Human Revolution stuff, but way more FPS-y. Like I don't know. A lot of people were kind of getting excited about it, and I want it to be good, but I was like, this looks just too much like a sci-fi FPS with very little RPG. But maybe they were
From the stylization of it, I didn't want it anymore because
yeah, it doesn't look as like dystopian as like cruel of a world.
It looks like a boring ass like. It reminds me of what was the second? Vice City. Reminds me of Vice City.
Yeah, I was about to say it actually reminds me of like GTA with space cars. Oh shit, shooting at our guys. Is he doesn't have range there? Because I think this is actually...
Oh yeah, it's like behind the bend.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's all. But yeah, I don't know. I'll... But then again, like, I'm sitting there complaining about a gameplay trailer where, of course, they're going to want to show, like, the action part. So...
That's true.
And, it's by the Witcher people studio.
Oh, it's by CD Projekt Red?
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I shouldn't doubt that much, because they know how to make an RPG. But at the same time, I've gotten so cynical to these things that I definitely want to see proof first before just saying, oh, they're going to do it right.
I wouldn't be running in with them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thought I had a puck card. So, we'll see.
Fuck, yeah.
But, yeah, let's see. Other games. God, I know I played a whole bunch of games at the beginning of summer, but there's only one that I can remember right now, and it's the one I like the least. Dust and Elysian Tale.
I heard decent things about that, except for the last level was supposed to be hard as balls and not fun anymore.
It's not hard as balls. It's easy as balls. It's like, you have so many allies running around that, like, you just don't matter. You can just run past all the conflicts.
Okay.
And on top of that, if you know how to, like, they give you this fucking stupid-ass combo of, you have this little, like, spinny, twirly, like, blade dash move that you can air dash in the air with and hit everybody with. And then if you just use your little, like, pet character who does all the magic to cast lightning on you, you just shoot lightning everywhere all over the battlefield and stun everything and damage everything. That's like, alright, that's how you just kill everybody. Oh, fuck. Evidence is getting stuck immediately. But, no, the problem I had with the game was, like, it was totally that, like, if you can recall yourself in early middle school saying, I'm gonna write a badass story that's super cool and edgy.
Oh, good.
The main character is the soul of a child in the body of an assassin. He must fight the villainous empire because it was ordained in the prophecy. And just like, it's such this like, I'm struggling to find my identity. Who am I? And just, yeah.
Oh, that sounds like so much cringe. I'm gonna kill you.
It's super cringy. The gameplay's good. Like, it's not amazing, but it's good. It's solid. Aside from, there's a part where they give you a challenge to get a combo, like ridiculously high combo, like several hundred combo, and they give it to you in an area where there's these necromancer guys summoning a bunch of zombies, which you can just constantly combo through. But because, like, the animations are semi-janky, semi-smooth, that you can just get caught out at one point just because of these crappy animations that, boop, combo's over, do it again.
Oh.
And like I said, it required you to have like a 500 hit combo going. And it's really hard to maintain that combo for that long when you're surrounded by like 20 zombie characters.
Gotcha.
This being a 2D beat-em-up platformer, so I don't even have like Z dimensionality to hide around the zombies. I'm having to dance around them. But yeah, I don't know. The art style is like, to me, felt very DeviantArt-esque.
Yeah, I kind of felt that way about it when I
Like
saw
looking at it, yeah. Don't leave them alone. Stealth away. Yeah, it felt kind of like it's quality amateur level, And the problem, the thing that sucked is a lot of the stuff was actually, you know, frame by frame animated, so it was actually really smooth. But then they would cut corners on like certain enemy types to where they were like puppet animated, to where, you know, the arm was pinned at the shoulder and they just rotated a JPEG for like, yeah, like the
that's
main
stupid.
characters animated super well, but the stuff you're fighting is where they cut corners. I'm probably gonna die if I keep fighting them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh, there we go, Dreadnought!
Yeah, I was about to say this seems a little hard, and we're not doing much damage. Fuck, Avitus.
Yeah!
Fuck.
We got Davian Thule and a Dreadnought. Smack the ground. Come on, smack it. Smack the ground. Told you. Did he do it?
Avitus, fucking.
Oh wait, that's Mighty Smash. Not. That's not his smash attack.
There we go.
Fuck.
Don't let Pughard die.
I'm moving
It's
him.
more experience.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna win.
Boom. Yeah. Smash attack.
Oh, and you got a new armor for.
Was that for Pucker? I didn't see.
No,
it
not for
before.
Pughard. For
Oh, and something else showed
rights
up.
of repair.
Oh, that's right. Because he can't heal from the normal healing item.
Oh, okay.
He actually needs a separate thing to heal because he's a robot. Cool. So now we have Thule. Yeah, he's all very much delusional right now. He thinks he's talking to Gabriel Angelos when he's talking to Thaddeus.
Oh shit. Really? He thinks that Thaddeus of all people
Yep.
is Gabriel?
Right, yeah, right there. The secrets of Cronus shall not pass my lips. That was the third expansion for Dawn of War 1. Was Dark Crusade.
I don't think I played a lot of Dark Crusade because my game started fucking up to where like the cursor wasn't in the right place.
Yeah.
So it was like it's slightly off. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it was bad.
That's
couldn't
one I would
play.
argue to go back to because that's the one that got me into Dawn of War in the first place.
The third expansion?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Additional deployment.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
actually got one.
I missed the wave of the first two, and then Dark Crusade was coming out. And I was like, oh, this looks neat. And then I was like, oh, I like 40K. Much like you did when you played Dawn of War 1. Just kind of like, oh, 40K is an interesting world that has dumb things.
it's dumb as fuck, but I love it.
Yeah. So for those
God, the
of you-
dreadnoughts look gay.
Yeah, they're cool. For those of you who don't know 40K lore, when a Space Marine is crippled and isn't dead but still is mentally capable, he's wired into a giant sarcophagus that is a dreadnought, so they may continue to serve the Emperor, even with a body that can't function anymore.
That's pretty cool.
But usually, yeah, because they're literally in a box with no means of looking out to the world, they become crazy pretty quickly.
Oh, good.
Yes. The longest living dreadnought is Bjorn of the Frostwolves, who was around from the original Crusades of the Emperor. He is very much insane, but he's a badass, and is very revered.
So he's a badass fighter and crazy. He's
Yeah,
a berserker
he's a-
in the Frostwolves.
Yes,
Named
in
Bjorn.
the Space Wolves, which is an army of crazed berserkers who worship wolves constantly
Yes.
and name everything after wolves. Wolf, 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 wolf. They are the furries of Space Marines.
God damn it! All of your characters got level. Oh, well, technically, Targus.
Targus got a level, and Thule. Yeah, I might start swapping Thule in for where Cyrus is. Just because Thule's fucking fun. So next time, maybe Dreadnought Adventures.
God damn it.